Now, though, let me go to Kenny Deary, who joins me from Galway Chamber. Kenny, good morning to you.
Good morning, Keith. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us today on the programme. Now, the Chamber Awards indeed nearly upon us, but you've got a shortlist for us today. I feel very privileged that you're telling me this.
and you'll be even more humbled when you see the lineup of companies that have come through the process. So again, this is the Galway Chamber Business Awards, a physical in-person awards on the 9th of December in the Salt Hill Hotel, in association with our friends in Shannon Group. Again, we're delighted to have Shannon on as a main sponsor. And Keith, I'll run through those who have been shortlisted. There's a great selection of companies spanning from hospitality to technology, medtech, etc. So the first category, the Accessibility, Diversity and Inclusion Award, sponsored by Galway City Council. And remember, this is a new category, giving a nod to our friends in Access for All, and indeed many of the businesses who have adapted and changed the premises, trying to make them more accessible. But as we'll see from this, it's not just about physical premises. So one of the shortlistees here is a company called BioWave, a gaming provider, so an online gaming services provider, and they have customized video game controlling and software services for disabled gamers. We have Connect for Work, specialist retention services, providing vocational rehabilitation services for employers and their employees. And of course, we have the Wave Finders for Galway 2020. So that's in the accessibility D&I. In the Best Small to Medium Enterprise Award, sponsored by AIB, we have MKO. We have a company called App Design, who do exactly what they say on the tin. And of course, we have Irish Stock Society, who need no introduction. In the Best Customer Service Award, sponsored by Permanent TSB, we have Cantech, we have Diligent, and we have Pale Blue Dot Recruitment. Three fantastic names there. I'm always excited about this award category because we really get a sense of what are the new companies coming through. This is the Dr. Chris Coughlin Award for Best Emerging Enterprise, sponsored by our colleagues in Westwick and Galway Technology Centre. And here we have Ronspot, a parking reservation system for businesses. We have Graw Chocolates. I think you and I would enjoy the product of Graw Chocolates. And then we have Perfici Intelligence Limited. And this is another exciting artificial intelligence-enabled company focusing on sport and how coaching can be enabled by further intelligence from watching games. The Excellence and Innovation Award, sponsored by EY. We have our friends at Aran Island Ferries. We have Diligent, and we have our Horjas GTEC on Spidgel. And then under Best Employer Award, sponsored by the Noel Group, we have the Galway Bay Hotel, we have our colleagues out in Medtronic, and we have VHA Architects, Vincent Hannon Architects. Under the Sustainability Initiative Award, sponsored by Shannon Airport, we have Bus Éireann, the Clayton Hotel, and Kylemore Abbey. And then last but certainly not least, under the Marketing Excellence Award, sponsored by Galway City Council, we have Irish Stock Society, we have Glenlow Abbey, and we have Aran Island Ferries. So really, Keith, it's a really exciting range of Galway City, Galway County businesses, some of them spread across the region, or indeed they operate from Galway with a global footprint. But it's a really exciting shortlist, and we're thankful to yourself and indeed everybody who enabled the application process. We had an unprecedented amount of applications this year again.
Just as I was taking notes there, as you were talking, Diligent and Aran Island Ferries are in with two chances.
They are indeed, and both very different companies, but yet if we look at Aran Island Ferries and of course the new offering coming from Galway City Centre this year and the services they provide, they really enable access to the islands and are a huge support to the island communities as well. And of course Diligent are the corporate governance software company that we welcomed into Galway last year, and Lily Haskins and Rory and the team are building out a couple of hundred staff, and they're going to be a very visible presence in the heart of the city. So really exciting companies.
Really is. So the event itself then is taking place. Give me those times and dates again.
So the event is taking place. It's in the Salt Hill Hotel. Tickets are very limited because obviously we're keeping an eye on COVID, Keith, and trying to adhere to the procedures and to the evolving situation. So we're probably looking at just 200 people physically in the Salt Hill Hotel on Thursday evening, the 9th of December. And tickets are selling out fast, and there'll be a waiting list created. So I would suggest anybody considering going, please make sure you get on the phone or on the email to ourselves. And we look forward to a great evening. Probably we'll start a little earlier than we've ever had an award starting before, because there's a beautiful, beautiful meal to get through. And also we have to give each of the categories a bit of time and hopefully give people a chance to relax and enjoy themselves as well.
And you're conscious that the following day is a day's work for most of them as well. So it's
the following day is a day's work for most. And it's interesting, we engaged with our sponsors and indeed some attendees around this. And the first thing was there was excitement about the notion of going back to a black tie ball. I think it's quite a while since we've chanced putting on the Al Dickey bow and the jacket. But secondly, people were happier that it was nearly within the working week as opposed to cutting into the weekend, because one of the things that we've all evolved and learned from COVID is, weekends are more family-centric, and the notion of going out on a Friday or Saturday night and cutting into the weekend for a potential work event just was less attractive. So if we started earlier, give people the same amount of time to enjoy themselves, and they mightn't be flying on full tilt on the Friday morning, but they'll be there or thereabouts.
They'll be flying. Listen, well done. Further details can be had from the Galway Chamber website. You can also ring them on 091563536. And if you want to get those tickets for the 9th of December, you can do so. 091563536. Kenny Deary, thank you indeed. And we wish all of those that have been shortlisted the very best of luck into the future. And congratulations to all who were first off, who nominated themselves and went through the process. Congratulations to each and every one of you from there.